When officers arrived, the scene was chaos. Residents were yelling, a woman was brandishing a blade, and emotions were so high it felt like the entire block was ready to explode.
On my way to the hospital, I cannot go through this. And all them bitches, as soon as they start fighting, the whole neighborhood jumped in it. I just moved over here and got around a whole week, and they jumped on my...
Let me go ahead and get your information.
Hey! Listen, ma'am. Hey, listen. Listen. That's what I need. I only can grab. Now you see her keep running, get high. 56.
This is the moment when she took out a machete and pointed it at the officer. Under most state laws, pointing a deadly weapon at an officer is aggravated assault, typically charged as a second-degree or first-degree felony. Even if the weapon wasn't used, the threat or intimidation is enough to make it a violent felony, especially against law enforcement.
Listen, y'all finna get, yes, listen. It's only two of us. Listen, if everybody can go back to their house. Listen. Hold on.
I know they got a machete on me, but they keep running up on me now. I got a machete on me. I'm letting him know, like, get down.
Okay, all right.
Listen, son, I'm chasing behind him. They grabbing behind him. I'm trying to protect him. I'm telling him he better grab her.
Right, listen, we gotta have more people. Us two cannot solve this whole thing. We got more people coming, so we got it coming, all right?
Oh, the man, you see how they surrounded you just then?
Yeah, I seen it. That's why.
No, he trying to stop me.
Officer clearly outnumbered, radios for backup, and fast. Because when the community surrounds the police, even a machete isn't the biggest threat anymore.
Listen, can y'all all back up? Listen, can y'all just listen? I know, if y'all all just back up and leave. Okay, where y'all live? Where y'all sit?
Everything had been captured on the body cam. The police were not going to go easy on her.
Alright, so girl came up, we were trying to separate the fight, comes up to me, says, you know what I got, pulls out a machete. We're trying to separate the fight, I back off, we just stopped. I know, just hold on, just two people. It was about everybody out here, people trying to go to cars, just like mom back. Yeah. So I can't still two people to go to the for right now. I'm ready to get a decent amount more. I think I lost. She was over there.
Were you guys the ones that called us? You were?
Yeah. She was. I was waiting at work on Channel 9.
Okay, that's fine. So what's going on?
My daughter, I texted my daughter and told her I need to go to the hospital because my mama just moved over. I got a bad heart. Okay. And so she sent my granddaughter over here to get me, take me to the hospital. But before and then my other red granddaughter ran upstairs and said, Christina finna fight. By the time I get right here, the girl, they done mom rushed them. So the whole neighborhood.
Right, so are you guys new here?
Yeah, I just moved in here. I've been here a whole week.
Okay, so just so you know, everyone over here is together. So if guys get in a fight, the whole rest of the time.
I already know this, but this started from Grant. No, they not coming back over here. This started from Grant
People that
Park.
were fighting over here.
The little girl, yes, she do live there. I don't know where she live at. She lives somewhere over here. Yeah.
Okay, but she left with them.
Yeah, but my granddaughter, she don't stay over here. They came over here to pick me up, but they'll never come back over here no more.
Okay.
They never come back over here no more. But the point is,
we're just clearing it out now.
I think at this point, the person who pulled the machete out on me took off.
On you?
Yeah.
this started way in Grant Park. Her daughter, she been beefing with my granddaughter for the longest. I don't know what they beefing for. I don't know. You know how these young kids
Is this the granddaughter she did before?
No. It's my older sister.
Can we just get everybody to go back inside?
Yeah, go.
Everybody has to go home.
They came.
Just chill for a bit.
She did come to my door.
Because I don't want nobody out here, nothing happening. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's too much violence already.
Shortly after, officers were able to locate the machete wielder.
Just fighting. Shit just out of control.
What are they fighting for with all these kids around, all these babies around? What if they hurt one of these babies?
Get me off that camera.
Oh, my camera is on.
My camera is on. I just see him press the button.
Oh, yes, it is on. My bad.
Marky, get in the car. Get in. Get in for to take your ass to the dog pound. Come on. Get in. Come on. Get in. In.
I gotta say why, okay?
You know what you did. Stop it.
I ain't doing nothing, but I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. What she did? What I did, officer?
Machete. I was telling you what you did with the machete.
Oh yeah, I was trying to help the officer.
Yeah, by coming up and telling me you know what I got and pulling it
Oh
out.
no, I wasn't talking to you. No, I wasn't.
Oscar Bear, copy. Is there another Oscar unit that can take the documents of 10153? All the Lincolns are conflict.
Hold on, wait.
She's going to check out. Let me go pull. We're not going to move here.
Go.
You have anything on you? Can you stick me?
Samaya, Cole.
How old is she?
Get my phone.
My bad, sir.
Scott Dog.
How old are you?
Scott Dog. Cole. Cole. Baby daddy. Cole.
What's your first name, ma'am?
Kiana, Kiona. Ona. What happened again?
What's the middle initial? I'll tell you. Give me 1 second.
M as in Mary. Cole. Get Cole.
What's the date of birth? Second.
Kim, why I gotta get in the car?
It's whatever you did with the machete. We weren't here, but the officer is charging you. So
Wait,
he's
what?
going to tell you he's charging.
Officer
Okay.
uniform, apparently you waved the machete right in front of him.
No, where he at?
You got to turn. You got to turn so she
No,
can search.
wait. Can I talk to him?
I got you.
Right here.
But you got to turn so she can search her real quick.
I don't know. This is what I'm trying to figure
Let's
out.
go. Otherwise you're resisting.
I'm not.
Having it, so don't say she doesn't have it.
I grabbed that from somebody else and I was telling him to watch the girl.
The video. They said they got you on video.
See, Kiara, call CJ. I got the machete like, I ain't got it on me though, but
She's trying to break up the
The woman argues, delays, and physically resists being handcuffed. She denies everything and claims she only grabbed the machete to help the officer. Resisting without violence by not following orders or trying to walk away is still a crime in most jurisdictions. It becomes resisting with violence the moment there's active physical struggle.
Damn man, I was surrounding the officer right here. I'm trying to help him. He's trying to grab everything out. This is I'm like, what the
Sit over there.
no, can you tell, can one of them get my phone out the house?
Yeah.
Can one of y'all get my phone out my house?
Where your phone at?
In the house?
In the house where?
In the kitchen. Tell her to lock the door.
All right, watch your foot. You can get that on later.
Officers clearly feel outnumbered, with one saying, "Us two cannot solve this whole thing." This raises officer safety concerns and shows how quickly a routine call can escalate when bystanders insert themselves into the scene. Police are allowed to call for additional units and use reasonable force if the crowd becomes a safety risk. This kind of scenario often leads to disorderly conduct or failure to disperse charges for others in the crowd. A call about 20 teens fighting turns into one of the most chaotic street scenes this department has ever faced. Officers arrive to break up the fight, but instead of cooperation, they're met with insults, resistance, and crowd escalation.
So I'm going to tell you. This ain't I'm going to tell you. You're going to get
Come on, what you doing that for?
Why? Because it's called loitering and prowling and you're obstructing.
Come on now, what you doing that for? just killed my
Oh, him.
He ain't got nothing to do with that. He just got school.
Who are you?
I'm his cousin.
You're his cousin?
I'm his cousin. I ain't do nothing. I just got over here. You can take me. You can take me. I got my phone and my stuff. Come on. Hey, no, come on. Go put your hands.
He's about to go to jail, too.
Get up. Chill. Get the stop. Sir, stop. Please, sir, stop. Get up.
Hey, y'all better back it up.
It's my big sister, please. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. That's my big sister. That's me, bro. My big sister, bro. Please don't do nothing.
Take me out these handcuffs. Put in the car. Step away.
Big sister.
Step away.
For what? I ain't do shit.
Lord, I get proud of you.
I'm carrying my hood. Get the out of me, bro. We got nothing to do. We just game over here. Now get my sister. Get my sister the up off that ground. Or everything I'm gonna stick the out one of y'all officers. Oh, God.
What's up, man?
Let me go.
I'm going, all right.
I ain't got no Wi-Fi, man. Let me go.
Where do you live at?
Oh, I was down here.
Then get out of here. Now. Where do you live at? You work here. All right, kick rocks. Where do you live at? All right, kick rocks.
Officers asked multiple teens where they lived and what they were doing there. Those who couldn't or wouldn't answer were detained or cuffed. Loitering and prowling laws require officers to have reasonable suspicion that someone is lingering without lawful purpose and may be about to commit a crime. When asked for ID or reason for presence, refusal to answer can give officers legal grounds to detain.
That one.
Which one? Red shirt?
Hey, okay, I get down. Call my mama.
Where do you live? Then leave. Where do you live? Get your hands out of your pants. Where do you live at?
Don't touch me.
Where do you live at?
Huh?
Where do you live at?
Why you in my face, cousin?
All right, cool. We're going to get the hands up.
Come on. Nobody did to y'all.
I didn't do nothing to you. Stand
Yes,
up.
you did.
Because all I did was put you in cuffs.
Bro, give me the off this ground and get me out of these cuffs and take me home. See how y'all just dropped that body cam?
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
If you don't live here, leave.
Y'all got my brother. He didn't even do nothing. Y'all just texted him when he leave.
If you don't live here, leave. If you live here, go to your home.
Come get my phone.
Calm down.
Come in and call my sister.
I told you no.
It's right.
Hey, what does no mean?
She want her phone.
No.
She ain't did shit, so why she can't get her phone?
Stand back.
Just ignore Austrians.
Yeah, just ignore me.
We will.
You want to go to jail?
I know. Because they was just fighting, man. They tripping. Come to the garden. They got her in the car, bro.
Step away.
Hey, I'm on the phone. Stop talking. Why you keep talking?
Boy, just wait till my daddy get out here, boy. I'm my soul. You get up, I ain't this. Y'all look like
Man, bro, shut up, man. Chill out, bro.
You alright? You alright?
Man, they just arrested him too.
Where do you live at? Where do you live at?
42.
Alright, you're about to come here and talk to me. Where do you live at?
I'm a man.
Good. You do have to talk to me. Watch me. Where do you live at?
I ain't gotta answer your question.
Alright, then cool. We're going to handcuffs. Come on. Number 5.
Let me go now on my phone.
Called obstruction. Loitering and prowling. I can do this all day long.
Yeah, last time you talked to me, you said you were going to kill us all.
I didn't say that. So when you put words in my mouth, you just put me in handcuffs because I didn't want to answer your question.
That's called obstruction.
That's not
And right now,
called
loitering and prowling and obstruction.
Do you know the rule, bro?
Do I know the rule? Yeah, I know the rule. I know the rule.
You just put me in handcuffs.
So, absolutely, it's not a rule.
Let me
I'm not sure where you got that rule from, but that's not a rule.
I don't have to answer your question.
You're right. You don't have to answer my question. You can go in handcuffs.
Take a seat.
Now it's called loitering and prowling and obstruction. Have a seat. We need more cars.
Stay have your phone. Do you live out here? Yes. Okay, what apartment do you live in? No, I don't live in this apartment. Okay.
I live here. What apartment? I live down the street.
You need to go home, please.
I live here, but I don't live here.
If you live here, have your mother to come see me. Put her out.
I think she, manages.
I'm not even paying with you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
41.
This is the way this works. If you do not live on this premises, then you are loitering or prowling, which means you are required to identify yourself to me. If you do live here, and I ask you your name and where you live, and you can't provide it, now you're required to quell my suspicions that you're not loitering and prowling, which is why you're in handcuffs in the back of my car. Now, what's your name? Cameron. I don't want you to be in handcuffs, but I want to take you to jail. I would much rather call your mom come pick you up.
Hey, yo, hold up. Chill out. First of all, we're going to start this whole thing over.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm
How
her
are you?
mother. Why is my daughter in handcuffs?
Your daughter is in handcuffs because she was fighting and then thought it was a good idea for her to try to swing on the police. So as of right now, your daughter is about to go to the juvenile detention center. You can ask him questions.
Okay, also, where's my son?
Who's your son?
Your little life
He in the car too. They tried to tackle. No, this is what happened. She was not fighting. They was jumping a boy, and then Rashad had jumped in, and I guess they tried to arrest him too. So that's when Forrest swung.
All right, we're gonna stop all this. So this is the way this works.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter, and that's my son.
Your daughter is under arrest. She hit 2 officers.
What did the officers do to my baby?
They tried to tackle Rashad, and that's when she jumped on him.
Hey, all right. Do we have a Rashad in custody?
Her brother.
So he's the first one that charged that baby.
But there's no charges on him?
No charges.
All right, so, ma'am, excuse me. So right now, your son, Rashad, I believe he's one of the ones we had detained as well. He's not being charged with anything, okay? Apparently there was a large fight out here. We don't know why yet. As this large fight broke out, officers arrived on scene here and we tried to gain control. Your son, Rashad, charged at one of the officers. He didn't get hit. He didn't hit anybody or anything like that, so he was detained. When that happened, I guess his sister came up, and that's when he struck 2 officers. That's why she is now detained and being placed.
Teens refused to comply, shouted over officers, and some physically resisted when officers tried to separate them. Officers had to use detainment and handcuffs multiple times. Obstruction doesn't always mean physical interference. Refusing to comply, impeding an investigation, or causing a disturbance can all qualify. In this case, officers claimed multiple teens were preventing them from managing a public fight, justifying temporary detention.
Placed under arrest. Okay?
So out of this whole fight, my daughter the only person going to jail?
As of right now, yeah.
Mom! I want to speak to my mother. Mom! Shut up, boy! I know you out there!
What you keep hollering for me for? You don't think I can hear you? Do you not understand that I'm already pissed off? Because you told me that you was staying after school. So how the hell your ass end up pissed off?
He called me and said,
And I don't give a when nobody called you and said, and you supposed to be your ass at my house. So how you get crossed out to Savannah Gardens?
Because they called.
I don't give a why is my daughter going to jail? Because you doing some extra.
No, ma'am. They was trying to jump Kimura, and I jumped in.
I just started shooting.
You got anything on you? Tell me now. A lighter? Where? Don't reach for it.
514, I call.
Have you been around weed? Because your clothes reek of it. Is there any on you?
I'm going to check the back of the patrol car. I'm going to find it if it's there, okay?
You might as well just tell us. In your sock?
All
Alright. And I'll take your shoes off. Pop this up.
Headache.
Alright. Sit back in the car.
right.
She got nothing in her boxers.
Just the joint?
Just the joint. She had weed on her.
Yeah, weed on her. No charges, right?
No charges.
Mom's right there. If she comes over, we'll release. No charges. No charges. Mom's on the way. Once she gets here, we'll release. Got it?
She had a joint in her sock.
Who does?
The female in that car.
Who's that one?
She's the one who threatened to kill us last time, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Tell me what exactly went on.
So, our officers responded to a fight that just occurred here. There's apparently 20 individuals. Just a large fight.
Yeah.
When they arrived on scene, a lot of people scattered.
Yeah.
A couple of people came running up, and a couple of people ended up getting detained because they were trying to fight the police officers.
So I'm the new senior manager here.
Okay.
I'm not going to tolerate it. So if you are tied into this and you live on my property, you're going to get a notice to vacate.
Okay.
Already done got it from my ADO.
Have you met Linda? This is the property manager.
good. I'm gonna get with her.
Okay.
You hurting anywhere, bud?
You okay?
Slammed me on my head. My head is hurting. I felt dead on my body.
Do you want to go with EMS? Do you want him to go with EMS?
No, he's fine. Where y'all taking her to? Juvenile?
We're calling right now, so we'll let you know in just a minute. We'll take it. Alright, love you too.
I'm the mother.
Her?
My son, y'all just called me.
Other vehicle.
Oh, jeez. Everybody lost? What is? What's going on?
He claiming he wasn't out here fighting. He got put in handcuffs because he was out here fighting at some point in time with somebody. So he's not getting charged today, but since he's a juvenile, we got to release him to your custody.
So what happened?
Big fight ensued and we showed up.
Who was he fighting?
Fighting nobody's too much.
Hey, face the vehicle for me.
Turn over, CJ.
And so I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you need to make better decisions. I didn't say. So
He'll be outside.
I'm just saying. The point that I'm trying to make.
We have to take photos. Hey.
The point that I'm trying to get him to understand is regardless if he gets into stuff or not, who he hang out with, he don't need to hang out with.
He don't hang out with nobody.
He hang out with somebody.
No.
One juvenile female allegedly struck 2 officers during the encounter. Officers reported being charged at during attempts to break up the fight. Battery on an officer is a felony in most states. Even minimal contact, pushing, grabbing, striking can qualify, especially during arrests. Since the girl was not just resisting, but actively swinging, it likely escalated the charge to a felony-level offense.
That's my son. He's not a problem child.
No.
Anything else?
Nope. Y'all are
Okay.
good.
Thank you. Every black child is not a problem child.
I didn't
Just
say he
remember,
was.
I'm just saying how he got. He was just walking and y'all put my child in handcuffs because he was walking.
So you believe your child over the police?
You damn right I believe my child because I know what I raised.
Okay.
So out of all the kids that was actually fighting, y'all just detained the kids that wasn't.
So this is the way it worked. When I rolled up, everybody scattered. Okay. So I don't know who was fighting, but if they don't live here, it's called loitering and prowling.
What's your name and badge number anyway? We have a black
Officer Johnson, 6.
Okay, let me get started.
I don't have a card actually.
Y'all gonna just go put him in handcuffs.
Because
And y'all ain't got a reason, so I don't. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting. He just was coming from my sister. He wasn't even fighting. She got him on the video camera. Coming to the house and coming from school. Y'all is something else. Y'all better go to the ones that y'all need to go to. You gotta tell me what happened. Stop that. Stop it.
No, you ain't coming out until your mom says so.
Send them right back in there for me, please.
Yeah.
Send them back in there. Can anybody tell me what's going on?
We got a call that there were about 20 children up here fighting. So when I showed up, everybody kind of scattered, and then he refused to identify himself, refused to give me his name for his birthday. So at that point it became obstruction. He went to handcuffs to be detained. That's why he's in this situation. We're not going to pursue those charges. We're going to release him to you.
What are the charges?
Loitering and prowling and obstruction.
Problem.
And obstruction. But
Do you know what your charges are? Listen, if I ask you one more question and you shake your head at me and you ask me with attitude, they can go ahead and take you because I'm getting sick of this. Why didn't you tell this man where you live at? This man ain't lying on you. I know your attitude. This man is not lying on you. You should not have came down here. It is a phone in the schoolhouse that you can use, and several phones there. Somebody is coming to get you. You know that. And then you got an attitude.
Ma'am, thank you.
On my phone now. No, he arrested me because I didn't want to answer his question.
Okay, Camaro, what's wrong with that? Camaro, you are in somebody else's property. That don't work like that.
I talked to her dad. The paperwork will be sent to that address that they live at over in Iowa. All right, so just wait for the court date. So I called the jail to see if they were going to take her, but the jail wasn't going to. That's literally the only reason she's not going over.
Gamora was charged with felony obstruction, loitering and prowling, and 2 counts of battery. Gamoria was charged with possession of marijuana, obstruction, and loitering and prowling. The others were released to the care and custody of their parents. One parent made it clear that the blame for the entire situation was the fault of the police, who responded to numerous 911 calls related to a large fight. They are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.